Kingdom. Our club. Owned, of course, by Bazza. Oh, he hates when I call him that.
Fucking hate it when he calls me that.
Sorry. Barry. Barry Badass, as they're known.
Really enjoyed every single second of Kingdom. I thought it was so funny. The comedy was so smart. It had such a distinct, like, directorial style that I thought was so awesome. All the cast members did great. I thought they all brought such personality to their roles, and they were all so unique and distinct from one another. I just thought the concept overall was so unique and so funny. And everything from the set design, the costuming, everything was amazing. So it's something that I could really see being adapted into like a recurring series, like a television series. I think that would be so funny, and I think a lot of people would enjoy this. So really good job with it.
I love this movie. I was pretty blown away. Just great storytelling, and it just moves so well with the music and the VO and the breaking the fourth wall and cutting back to the talking to the camera. And that's a tough thing to pull off, but it was just so well done here. And then just the whole cast, like the ensemble, they were all so funny, and there were just so many great moments, and it's just like an incredible film. Like I think it could be totally turned into a feature, and I'd love to see that movie. I want to see more movies like this. Just so funny. The Billy Scissors running joke, and then the final punchline was great. The stuff with the card games was awesome. And yeah, it was just like a perfect like heist movie, but like super unique as well, even though it's like familiar plot points, but totally new and like a whole new world, and I really dug it.
I enjoyed Kingdom. It was a really funny comedy. I liked the suspense and thriller aspect, and I thought the jokes and the way that events unfolded made for a really funny storyline and plotline.
I really love this movie. It's just amazing. Just amazing. I mean, first of all, the idea of it being a tribute to the crime caper kind of film, the Ocean's 11 kind of a feel. So great. The casting was fantastic. I loved the writing was great. I really loved the set design and the costuming, and the overall feel and theme of it was really, really smart, really excellent. And the music was great. The special effects were hilarious. That car, so funny. Yeah, I thought this was very smart, very witty, very clever, and really, really well done. So congratulations. Great job.
A drag comedy heist circus film from a team of incredibly talented drag kings, and it seems to be circus performers as well. I don't know much about the group behind this, but what they've done is put together something that resembles Cowboy Bebop in a way, but takes the genre of a more traditional sort of heist comedy in a completely unique direction. I've definitely never seen drag kings in the leading role of something on screen before, and I'm just upset that it's taken this long. I think that these characters would make an amazing TV show together, or a feature-length version of this. But it was just such a fun story, full of action, full of comedy, really great performances, and a really, really tight script as well. So huge recommendation. Super, super fun.
I thought this was really fun. They obviously set up a lot of kind of backstory and kind of world building, especially in the first little section where there's a lot of like introduction of characters and, you know, what their like nightclub is and all of this stuff. And then you kind of go through like this harebrained scheme to rob this museum, and it all links back. I thought it was really fun throughout the entire thing. It definitely felt like the first in a series, or the first episode of something. just kind of like because there was so much like introduction and setup and build up that like I'd want to continue to see where it went if they could come up with the money. So I thought it was really well put together, and it did a good job of having a lot of that background stuff, but also it gave you some action, it gave you something. So it wasn't only background, which sometimes, especially like episodic things can do. So I thought that was really good and really well done.
I definitely enjoyed myself watching Kingdom. Kingdom to me felt very much like a trans heist movie. Kind of like your... kind of felt like Charlie's Angels meets Goodfellas in the whole they needed the heist to get the money for a mob boss. And one of the things that I definitely enjoyed a lot was their take on gender, in the sense that they don't really mention that any of the characters are trans. They're just their preferred gender. I think it's that normalcy that I enjoy, that it's not which pronoun, but more it's their pronoun, if that makes any sense. The movie takes it in a place where you don't need to question it. They are who they are. And the movie goes quick and fast, and at the end of the day, in the movie and in their lives, that's not their main focus. Getting their MacGuffin is. And I definitely like that, because without mentioning gender, it says a lot about gender. Because I feel like this is an idealized world where eventually we'll get to a point where your pronouns are just normal, in the sense that it's not questioned, it's not inflated. You can just go about your day who you are. And I definitely enjoyed that. It was a very interesting take about how what wasn't said a lot.